frames.
Okay, we're live. Theoretically, we're live. I hope we're live because everything has broken because of the new HD.
Live, recording live.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do it live.
We are technically speaking live right now, Riley. It's just the
it's
audience.
A live recording.
Yeah. See, we don't script anything here, which is why we look so stupid. Welcome back to Abomination Vaults again, everybody. No thunderous applause this time. Alright, I guess I'll go fuck myself. I'm DM Stray.
I don't feel very welcome.
What? I go through all this work.
Muting to eat. You're gonna make me choke.
I do all this work. Look at all these custom assets, and Zilly's like, I just don't feel welcome. Like, what do you want from me then?
You said we sound stupid.
You do sound stupid.
Wow.
Stupid and ungrateful now. Goddamn.
Wow.
Gideon.
Yes.
Your turn.
Play Gideon, the stupid human fighter. It's very stupid.
Good talk. Cezanne.
Rallief, I'm playing Cezanne, the human cleric, who has been dragged out of his slumber in the middle of the night by another character here. Very tired, but continuing on.
I think Ziri is just embarrassed that she's afraid of a ghost and needs Cezanne to help her.
I think our mages are about to kill each other. And I don't actually know who wins that.
Just two noodle arm boys just wrestling in the dirt.
Actually, my concern is that they both have enough firepower to put down a small city, so...
They're divine casters. They do not. Speaking
That's
of
fair.
firepower, Wesk, you are also a little noodly arm boy, aren't you?
That I am. I am Wesk, the kobold gunslinger. And hopefully continue to be. I lost track of it halfway.
That'd be good.
No, that's about fitting. You fit right in with everybody else. Ziri.
I'm Villy. I play Ziri. She's a fawn animist. She likes dead things. And she's surrounded by stupidity, but she's not stupid. Cezanne's definitely sketchy as hell. If he was
For
less sketchy, maybe he'd get to sleep.
1 hero point. Who wants to tell us what happened last time?
Somehow I have 4 hero points and a star power, so this should probably be someone else.
You do have 4 hero points. Who gave you that?
You did!
Checks out.
Last time, we had a funeral for Vandy.
No, we didn't.
Is that the
That
time
was the time
before? Last time, Ziri decided to take forever on checking up on Doriana. Got the ruby back. Ruby disappeared again. Then she got up, and she whisked Cezanne away in the night.
Whisk
I'm
Wesk
asleep.
is fun to say, though.
Whisk is very fun. Gideon does it a lot. That's why I'm used to saying it. It's just my natural state of being. Whisking the gunslinger. We also checked up on Tapius, went around town, did some research on how to kill a devil. Had a great party. I think that was actually the time before last as well. I think that's about all the major components.
And we're just gonna breeze right past you calling a funeral a grave party.
I don't think I said that.
I think he said we had a great party, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I know what I'm calling funerals from now on.
I was gonna say that's not outside the realm of something I might say. I just don't think I said it today.
Can't wait to go to my next grave party.
Man, next time Zero needs to raise a corpse, just be like, alright, grave party time.
Me standing awkwardly beside Ziri, wearing 3 neon glow sticks. Grave party.
yes.
Man, we all misheard
I
this, huh?
can't. I'm crying.
Additionally, last time Ziri managed to backtrace Iskandir because Iskandir did not use a VPN to protect us. That brings us to our sponsor today, NordVPN.
God, you fucking...
Absolutely.
you wish we got paid!
Let me tell you about
That's a
Rage
great
Challenge.
segue, though. You know what? Another star power.
Present that and see if they sponsor us. Damn.
Strong
That's a great way to ask for
segue.
that sponsor.
Okay. But yes, Raleigh is correct. The important key takeaway. The important key take. Goddamn, I can't even get through it. With some effort, Ziri was able to reverse engineer a locate spell to locate Iskandir. Now that Ziri is keenly aware of what Iskandir looks like, where Iskandir is located, and sort of the ties that they have to the ruby, they are... I don't believe Ziri has shared anything. Whether she will ever is up to her. But after this sort of revelation, Ziri drug Cezanne out into the middle of the night, across the town, and they are now kind of just camping out Doriana's room. I don't think Ziri has told Cezanne what is happening yet, but Cezanne, being a good sport and just trying to get along with the crazy goat lady, is tagging along and doing his best, right, bud?
And that pretty much sums it up.
Very well. We rejoin our heroes at midnight in Otari once again. There we go. Sick, the DM screen froze. Let's fucking go. Okay.
Loading guitar, you'll do that.
No, it just, if I don't have, it's a whole thing. I won't go into it. It's old and depreciated. Wesk, Gideon, I need you to give me
Same.
some luck rolls.
Oh, fun.
Huh.
Wesk, you are sleeping peacefully. Gideon, you, however, are having nightmares. Pretty savage nightmares, too. You bolt awake. You do not
Jeez.
recall what the nightmares were about. Only that there was a burning hot sensation as if your entire right side of your body was melting off. You can still feel the burning sensation in your right arm now. It's dissipating, but you are now fully awake in a cold sweat. Your right arm does feel hot to the touch, weirdly enough. Oh, and your mages are gone.
Order of operations. First off, I gotta not get hit by a devil again. Second off, where the fuck are Sazan and Ziri? Nah. I think I'm gonna jostle the kobold here.
Nobody is sleeping tonight. Wesk, you are having, we'll say, no dream at all, really. You're just kind of in that inky black unconsciousness when you are thrust back into consciousness against your wishes.
Huh? What? What time is
Sazan and
it?
Ziri are both gone. I don't know. You think a sundial works right now? Don't you have, like, watch? Is that, like, a thing you would carry? Isn't that a thing they do up there
Watches do exist.
around Kale?
You do not have a watch, Wesk.
Do you have any idea how intricate a watch is?
Gideon's just gonna give him a straight face. No, I don't know what time it is. But I know that Sazan and Ziri are both gone.
Wesks. Sazan and Ziri are both gone. It's also
Well,
probably about midnight.
I can only think of a few places where they would go.
I don't know, man. I've seen Ziri go off into the godlight before on her own. I'm a little concerned.
Well, if she went into the gauntlet, she would have at least taken some lives with her. So our first stop should probably be the prison.
That sounds like a plan.
I'm curious why you would think
wish
that.
they'd let us know where we're
considering I
going.
don't think she told you guys about that trip.
Oh,
What about the prior trip? This has happened twice before.
I thought Tobias let it slip at one point.
Yeah.
Tobias.
I've always pronounced it either way.
I mean, you're wrong. There is a correct way to pronounce this, but okay,
I'm
fair
sure
enough.
there is.
Fair enough then.
But until someone
Now I'm
canonically
curious. Hold on. Which way would you pronounce it? Because now that I know what it's modeled after, I think the way I've been pronouncing it this whole time is wrong.
It's
obvious.
Okay.
Very good.
I know it. It looks like Tobias.
So it's not pronounced. Yeah.
It's not pronounced after
it's
what it's
modeled
after.
after.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Carry on.
Very
Alright.
good.
All right. Wes suggests you go check out the jail to see if Tobias is still in jail.
Yep. That sounds like a plan to me.
Are you suiting up?
1 second, let me suit up.
Very well.
Yes.
That'll take about another 10 minutes.
I don't know if we're going to the godlight or not.
Very well. I'll say after about 10 minutes, Gideon has strapped himself in to the mech that he calls full plate mail, and you two head off, presumably to the jail.
Yeah.
Very well. You show up to the jail, and Tavius is indeed in the jail, sleeping. He's got a book clutched to his chest as well this time.
Can I read the book?
Sure.
What's the cover?
Busty Barbarian Bimbos 4.
I mean, I ain't here to judge, man. I've seen worse things from guys in prisons.
Regardless, he seems to be here. He's still clutching that sun sword for dear life in the other hand, and just kind of one leg overflowing off the bed. He's a very big boy.
Well, do we wake him up?
no. Sleep. He needs to sleep. Next best guess is that she.
See, my next guess is going to be a graveyard.
Is
But-
Yuri kind of cutting in and out for anyone else?
Sorry,
He's
I
very
Okay.
quiet.
Woo,
I think
there
he's
he
just leaning away from the mic right now. I think he's just
Yeah.
relaxed.
Okay. No, you're good.
really don't want to check the graveyard right now, but you're probably right. All right. Well, let's go check the graveyard.
Dang.
It's very dark in the graveyard.
Or just real quick. These. Weird around in here. Where is my torch?
I've got a better idea.
Is it your pendant? Yeah.
Sure is.
Wait, that thing doesn't have a watch on it?
Nope, it's a compass.
It is a compass.
Gideon realizes he doesn't know the difference. He thought they were the same thing.
Gideon would know what a compass is, I think.
Regardless, West's compass does light up the surrounding area. You are not able to see the far edges of the graveyard, and you are definitely visible to anything that might be in the graveyard, but no immediate signs of Ziri. The dirt here is freshly tilled. It's been trampled upon lately. It's seen a fair share today of activity. Very busy day for the graveyard, serving its intended purpose, unfortunately.
Here gives me the fucking chills.
But here?
At night,
The gauntlet?
listen, things in the gauntlet I already know are going to attack me. Graveyards are just our.
That's fair. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can just light up the other side real quick.
Very well.
You run away and disappear, I will kill you.
What card you got?
Light.
Very well. You two quickly scour around, say taking about another 10 minutes, just really checking behind all the graves and stuff. No sign of your party members anywhere.
Where else
Seemingly
would they have gone?
abducted into the ether.
Yeah, but did she mention anything before we went to bed at all? Give us a clue.
I actually don't even know if she mentioned the ruby to us.
No, I don't think she did. I think she was just showed up, did some ritual voodoo magic.
Yeah. I know she asked us on about it, but
Okay.
but I do think we know she visited Doriana earlier in the day. So I think my next guesses in order are going to be either the library and then finally the manor. If it's not one of those, I'm out of options.
For brevity's sake, we'll say you check the library on your way up.
Yep,
Okay.
that was my thought.
Yeah, well,
The boys begin hoofing it towards the Menhem's manor. Sirius is on.
Yes.
You two are sitting in Doriana's room, just the two of you. It's dead quiet in the Menhem's manor.
Siri? I just want to be honest here. I don't know what's going on.
Bristle a little. Yeah. Honest about what?
Like I said, I don't know what's going on here, why we're here all of a sudden, but I can tell something's been bothering you. Been doing a lot, and just know you have people you can rely on, okay?
Gonna be staring at the bed and watching Doriana and doesn't like shift a look at Cezanne at all. Can I ask you a question?
Feel free.
Why are you here?
What do you mean?
Why are you here with us? Why are you in this town? Why did you get involved in all of this?
Well, it started with me pilgrimaging down. I've been trying to learn a little bit more about my goddess, more than I could ever learn in my little hometown. And, well, the Dawnflower Library was here. It's kind of a repository of knowledge for the region. And by coincidence, I ended up meeting Rin while I was down here. That extended my visit a little longer. And I got roped in with all of you to the, clearing out that basement. And, I mean, you know a lot of the rest. We went into the Godlight. And as we've gone into the Godlight, I've been seeing things, and there are things there that can't be left alone. You know that just as well.
Seeing things like what?
Seeing things that oppose the gods themselves. I mean, not the devils, of course, but you've seen the twisted creatures that shouldn't be in this world. We fought them.
Her eyes kind
Cora.
of...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It's okay, I was just gonna say her eyes kind of narrow a little bit in suspicion, but she keeps staring straight ahead at Doriana.
Whatever Belcora was doing, whatever Belcora is doing, she's allied with things that are deeply evil, things I could never forgive myself if I ran from. I want to do what's right. I want to do what I've been taught to do through my thorough-held beliefs. I've got to face it. I can't leave this town by itself. If I did, it would threaten not only the people I care about here, but far greater. So yes, I'm here to put a stop to whatever is going on. But of course, here to protect those I've come to care about in this town itself. Couldn't leave while Rin's in there anyway. And I'm not going to after she's not.
Theory softens for a moment at the mention of Rin. Yeah, I imagined Rin was a big part of what was keeping you here. Where do you think you'd be if you hadn't met Rin or this hadn't all happened? What did you intend to do next?
I probably wouldn't have stuck long in this town. Probably would have continued onwards. I mean, there's plenty of other sites as you head east or west. Sorry, which directions? Which in your
One
world
of the
again? Sorry?
directions?
I'm gonna say west, because east is like Ceylondia.
You got that backwards.
I have that backwards?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, east. Okay.
Relatively speaking, Otari is on the western end, not quite Zealandia, but it's the next region
Right.
over.
I just flipped the directions in my head.
Suzanne, give me a perception check.
Sure.
Give me a will save. Okay. I will say a strong sense of deja vu overcomes you, but nothing happens. You feel like this is an important memory, even though this is the first time you've experienced this.
In this room specifically, this conversation with Zero, which part?
All of it. This conversation with Ziri in this room. It feels like it's a memory you've had before. Something just really sticks out in your mind.
Well, I'm sure we've all talked about this before, but what about you? What's kept you around here?
I'm gonna pause for a minute, thinking back on Rin again and the mention of Belcora. I mean, I suppose the same as you, I got caught up in all of this, and now I can't in good faith leave the people, the innocents that were caught up in things that very well could have been partially our doing. And besides, I didn't really have anywhere better to be. She's gonna kind of shift a little, but still not look at him. So, you'd be willing to do just about anything to destroy Belcora, right?
I mean, that's an interesting question. Let me think how to phrase this. I don't want to compromise my own morality in the sense I still want to do what's right. But Belcora is clearly, Cora is clearly putting Minnie at risk, so I do think taking down Belcora is the right action.
Maybe.
Go ahead.
Maybe asking if you'd do anything to destroy Belcora is the wrong question, then. You'd do anything to keep the people that are driving you to be here in the first place safe, right?
I'd imagine so, yes. I'd like to think that I would.
Siri kind of glances at the floor for a moment before glancing over at Suzanne and offering a brief smile. That's good. I think it's important to protect the people that we care about. hard to come by sometimes. Looks away again for a moment. When you said that you've seen things that defy God himself or the gods themselves and there, have you... Has it been only everything else that we've seen, or have you noticed anything specific? Because there's been moments that you've seemed rather uncomfortable as well. And I know that I think these things affect us maybe differently than they do Gideon or Wesk, when you're more attuned to, I don't know, you know, things of that sort.
So to clarify, you're asking if I've seen things that I don't think
Other
the other
people
two
have
have
seen.
picked up on?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe that's the case.
Why do you think that is? Do you think it's just because we practice closer that kind of magic? Do you think it's...
Well,
Why don't you think they have?
it's a common teaching that when you know certain things, those things know of you. Having some knowledge, knowing what to look for.
You enter the room
That was
after having been instructed by the guard that Ziri is in fact here with Suzanne.
They just let them in?
They like Gideon a lot more than you guys.
I'm gonna say, we haven't actually just casually threatened him every time you showed up.
Gideon and
That's
Wes
just
are
how she
popular.
communicates.
Gideon and Wes are both
I do not
popular
believe
in the
Suzanne is
town.
threatening him, but
Regardless,
No, but you're with her.
I will say, Gideon West, you do hear Suzanne and Ziri kind of mumbling outside Doriana's door if you wish to enter.
oh, they haven't entered yet. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. Gideon enters. Luckily, you hear the plate mail jangling. He's in his full armor now. He's not quiet.
Ziri's gonna spring to her feet and quickly go over there, put her hands on his fucking plate mail, and try to gently usher him out while going, shh.
Gideon's gonna initially grab at his sword, but then see that Ziri is trying to whisper shoosh him and goes, "Nit."
Are you going to let her guide you out?
Yeah, I will.
Devon will carefully make his way to the hallway too, as not to be left alone here.
Suzanne, a chill runs up your spine as you realize you are the last to leave this room with Doriana. Are you guys escorting Gideon back outside of the manor, or just back into the hall?
No, once we're in the hallway and
Yeah.
everybody else is outside, Ziri will just shut the door quietly and kind of walk a little ways down the hallway.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
We're doing
That's a great question. We were gonna ask you the same thing. We just looked over half a town for you guys.
We're just making sure Doriana's safe, and I needed Suzanne to come with me, so we were, just waiting for morning to make sure she's safe. What's your excuse?
I woke up and found half of us missing.
Ziri, is that the full truth for your character?
No.
Give me a deception check.
It's the truth, it's just leaving some things out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what the deception check is.
Deception is.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm trying to... Wait, did I do it?
No, I rolled perception. It's gonna be a counter check.
Oh,
because I get the feeling Gideon
there we
does
go.
not trust you.
Eh,
Oh no.
Even if he
Ziri wears a heart on her sleeve, Gideon. She's her words do not quite match the action.
Gideon's gonna sigh for a second. You needed Cezanne to watch over Doriana.
No, I needed Cezanne because I needed to watch Cezanne and Doriana.
Pardon?
Is Cezanne in the hallway, or is he?
Yes,
She
Cezanne.
I'll
shuts
just
the
follow
door.
by the door.
I just needed to make sure that Cezanne was here and safe, and both of them, I was just trying to keep. Why is this such a? She's gonna kind of start hoofing it out of the manor.
Boo.
Sorry.
Wait, and now you're leaving?
Okay, one thing at a time here.
Well, we
Are
can't
we
all
still watching?
be in here if the mayor wakes up.
Would it be any worse if there was all of us versus you two, or?
She looks at him like he's stupid.
That doesn't answer the question.
I was gonna
She
say,
doesn't answer the question.
I noticed a distinct lack of answer here. Primarily because Gideon totally got her.
Sometimes the most direct route is the correct one. The situations where Gideon shines are half-truths.
He thinks everything would be better without Gideon. It's a silly question.
It's not true at all.
And sometimes he does offer a pretty good meat shield.
Gideon
Right,
does
once-
possess a superior ability to be punched in the face.
She's a little.
So you realize it's literally my job to scan guard, right?
Further down the hall, she's gonna pause again. I had a strange dream, and I was worried about Doriana, and Cezanne was in the dream, and I just thought it was best if I knew where both of them were tonight, is all.
Gideon, you also had a strange dream.
Yeah, but in mine, my arm just ended up burning. I don't know why you would have a strange dream and need Cezanne here.
Dreams do say a lot. There's teachings on that.
I thought it was mostly just because I got stabbed in the arm by a fucking devil, but... Protecting Doriana, I get. I just don't get why we had to disappear in the middle of the night.
Is there a better way to keep an eye on her?
I mean, I repeat, you could have just asked. I've done a lot of guarding duty in my day.
I believe I said specifically I needed to keep an eye on them both. I'd have asked if it wasn't a personal thing, but I just felt better being here myself is all. There's no reason to wake you and Wesk and make a big deal out of it like it has now become.
Hey, but you know we can, take shifts, right?
You can write us a note.
A note would have been good.
He'll kind of scowl before softening a little bit at Wesk. Yeah, well, I'll leave one next time. Sorry.
We're okay. Taking another late night trip into the gauntlet.
Cut out on that second bit, but
Wanted to make sure that she's okay, that she wasn't taking another late night trip into the gauntlet.
oh, okay,
Sorry.
it's okay. As long as somebody heard it. I didn't hear the second part. Also, big fan of Wesk saying the same thing Gideon said, and Ziri being like, well, in that case, it's okay.
Exact same thing.
If
Correct
you've
mouth.
noticed, but she might have favorites. Minus the S. She's gonna kind of sigh in frustration. Well, there's no reason for us to all stay here and not get any rest. Stairs.
I mean,
I can sleep pretty much anywhere.
that's why I said we could take shifts. That way you could actually get rest. It's gonna be a big day tomorrow.
She's gonna clear her throat and pinch her nose a little bit. I also mentioned that I specifically wanted to be here for the full time.
Right? Well, what if me and Gideon just took the rest of our, just got the rest of our sleep, out here in the hallway? Wouldn't be great sleep, but just be here in case anything happens.
I mean, or everything will be alright, and that's silly that you shouldn't have a restful night's sleep, but if you really want, then who am I to stop you?
If you're that convinced it's gonna be alright, why are you here?
She scowls at Gideon and walks back towards Doriana's room.
Sometimes the straight man makes the good points.
Ziri, you walk back into Doriana's room, you said?
No, not into, back towards. She's
Back
gonna,
towards.
yeah, once she reaches it, she's just gonna kind of sigh and slide down the wall and sit there.
Your head bumps and dips once, twice over those familiar scratches, tracking Doriana's growth along her doorframe. What are the rest of you doing?
I want to see what Cezanne does.
I'll stay over kind of near the door, and Ziri, it's at this point become fairly clear that she doesn't want me out of eyesight.
Very well. We will say until further notice, everyone just kind of posts up outside Doriana's room.
Outside Ziri. Ziri's in Doriana's room, right?
No, I'm also outside
Okay.
Yeah.
by the
Siri?
hallway.
Are we watching her?
Yeah, I said you were gonna sleep there, weren't you? So I guess you're getting comfy in your plate mail. Just curl up in a little ball.
Ziri,
Yes.
would we be concerned about, actually having an eye on her?
How many windows are in Doriana's room? Are there windows in Doriana's room?
One.
Ziri's mind flits to the window in the room. Yeah, that might be a good idea. But She's gonna look sternly at Wesk and Gideon. Not everybody needs to be in the room, especially with very loud plate mail on. Don't want to wake Doriana up. So if you guys want to stay here, stay out here. We'll tell you if we need help. She's gonna
Alright.
slip inside the room.
I'll quietly follow after.
Wow.
You get the feeling you're missing something, Wesk.
Very well, Ziri, you duck back into Doriana's room where the small girl is still sleeping. Cezanne, you presumably follow her precisely so Ziri can keep an eye on both you and Doriana. Once again, this feeling of deja vu, now past, kind of lingers in your mind. The chill that ran up your back on your exit. The sort of sense of foreboding of something wicked creeping up your back has now disappeared. Gideon, Wesk, you take up positions, and Gideon, you do your best not to clatter around too much. Wesk, I'll say you kind of just hang out with Gideon outside the hallway, kind of making light small talk and wondering what the hell is wrong with Ziri.
Yeah.
I'll say an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours pass.
Yuri will pipe up after like an hour or so.
Okay.
Cezanne, I've got another question.
What is it?
Why do you think you looked like that man in Doriana's drawing? I guess rather, why did the man in Doriana's drawing look so much like you?
I honestly don't know the answer to that. Wish I did. I mean...
Oh, wait. Stray, I also meant to say when they first got in the room, she was gonna check the griffin, like, habitually for the gem.
Okay.
Make sure it wasn't slipped in there while they were out.
It was.
It was.
It was.
Well. We're gonna have to backtrack time now. Alright. Well, then when she enters the room, she's gonna just kind of wander over, check it, and immediately kind of let out a frustrated groan. The gem is back in the griffin.
As well as that carved into the rock are the runes for I see you in the fell language that only you and Cezanne can speak.
She won't notice that quite at first. She's gonna be just kind of frustrated, and then she'll quietly try to slip it, the griffin out of Doriana's grip so she can take the gem out again while she's explaining that it's back in there.
Okay.
Just in case Cezanne wanted to make a comment on being back.
Well, I'll take a glance. Does the window lock in any way?
Seems untouched, seems locked.
One moment we're out, huh? Feels very intentional.
She's gonna kind of grumble under her breath as she pulls the stone out. Yeah, it seems I mean, how long were we out there? That couldn't have been longer than just a couple. That makes no sense. They had to have been like waiting around, and she'll turn around the gem and then kind of see the runes before stopping mid-sentence. What the?
What is it?
She'll turn the gem towards him so he can also read the runes. They had to have been waiting.
If they were waiting. We would have sensed them with the locate spell. No one came in or out while we were in here.
Siri didn't lose sight of Cezanne at all during this whole time, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Ziri did briefly lose sight of Cezanne. Ziri left the room before Cezanne did.
Okay. Then yes. I'll say
I might be wrong. I'm just thinking
there was
like
a brief
No,
moment.
you're right.
Because Ziri was quick to rush out the door. Cezanne was last to leave.
Ziri will scan the room and see if it looks like there's anywhere that somebody could hide.
Give me a perception check in secret, if you would. I'll say you can do so as well if you wish, Cezanne. Siri, I need you to give me a wisdom save.
Why can I not find it?
So, I meant to
click
say
on your
will
character.
save, not wisdom save.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
Thank you.
will save. It's
2.5 terminology. Oh my gosh.
Move.
very nice.
Ta-da!
Siri, your heart skips a beat as you spot Iskandir is in the room with you, standing at the end of Doriana's room, until you focus for just a minute, your eyes adjusting to the dim lighting in the room, and you realize it's just Cezanne and the small vanity mirror on her table.
Going to visibly jump before trying to appear calm again. There's nowhere that looks like somebody else could hide either.
Maybe in the closet. Under the bed.
She's
A
gonna
quick scan of both these locations reveals
this.
nothing. Cezanne, I will say, as Ziri reacts, you quickly react in the same way. Not in fright, but your eyes quickly lock in on where she's looking. You see your reflection staring back at you.
Is it normal?
Yeah.
Is Do you see something in the mirror, Siri?
No, it's just our reflections caught me off guard.
Give me a deception check.
Really bad liar.
With those today.
Siri wears her heart on her sleeve. Cezanne, she definitely, you're not sure what, but she's not being truthful.
Siri, if it's... I've seen messed up things in mirrors in the godlight. I want you to be honest with me.
All right, now we're going to smoothly transition into that conversation that was going to happen before. Watch how I do this. Suzanne.
Yes.
Let me tell you about today's sponsor, NordVPN.
No, not that segue. Although, God damn it. Now you've put the image of his Iskandir just be like, if you had NordVPN, this would
not have happened, Dodoria.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, that was a pretty hard derail.
Focus back in. Alright, breathe. Scene.
Suzanne, why
Yes.
do you think the man in that drawing looked so much like you?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. The man in the drawing was wearing a mask, right? I think I reacted to that in the moment.
Shut up, Wes. I believe so, yes. I believe he had a... I'm so hesitant about giving out any clues that I might not have given out. I don't think the mystery matters immensely. I think you guys have mostly got it. We'll say that he was wearing a mossy skull mask.
So, yeah, starting from the top. Honestly, I don't really know. It did alarm me, though. Very similar to
we all
something
know that the Motley Man is Iskandir by now, right? Or do just...
Do Gideon
Us
and Wesk,
two.
because I don't know. I don't think
I
Gideon and
figured the
Wesk
two
have
of
been
us
told
would piece
anything.
things together, but those two might not know anything.
We have been kept
Okay,
in the
but-
dark almost entirely about his
Suzanne and I
strategy.
know, and we know that both of us know, right? Or
I
no?
don't know if you know you
Trying to
know,
think how to set
but
this up. Suzanne, do I know that you know?
I would imagine so. We had the moment with the drawing at the same time.
big
We're
L,
both
do
there.
you know vibes?
Does he know?
Well, I have a terrible memory, so I'm relying on Raleigh.
No, that's fine. I get it.
All right,
I
carry
would
on.
assume we both knew that. It's very similar to that thing I saw in the mirrors in the godlight.
When I used the ruby to reverse Uno card. Can't remember what it was called.
Reverse locate.
Thank you. Reverse locate. I saw Iskandir.
What did you see?
Just gonna look into the mirror at Suzanne and kind of shift uncomfortably. It's the same as in the drawing.
And he looked a lot like me in a skull mask with moss.
Exactly like you.
That's exactly what I saw in the reflection.
Is that possible? You have some twin you might not have mentioned?
I don't have a twin, only a younger brother. And that'd be it. I'd want to say doppelganger, but that doesn't make sense.
I know what a doppelganger is.
Yes, you guys have done prior research on that.
It's Suppose it wouldn't make sense as to why they'd choose you if you were just somebody who was passing through town, unless that's why. Because it was inconspicuous and nobody here would recognize it. Time passed.
It's the name that concerns me a lot. Lazda. When was Lazda led away from the town?
Phenomenal question. Do I know the answer?
About a year ago.
About a year ago.
If we assume from his reactions that it was the same appearance, then that doesn't make sense because I wasn't here.
Gonna swallow uncomfortably. Where were you before you were here?
I said I was from the south of here, right? I'm sorry, I'm trying to recall.
I believe you told me you were from a mountain village to the south. Very teeny tiny, not even on a map.
Mm-hmm. I've been... I'm trying to think, would I have been on... It wouldn't have been a year yet, I wouldn't imagine. I'd still be in my village. Small village. Definitely not one that many people passed through.
Could he possibly know what you look like?
Oh no.
Unless it's just a strange coincidence. She's gonna kind of picture back to what she saw when she was reverse tracing the dude, Iskander. Did she...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. Did she notice anything from that short moment, like specific, aside from the obvious that set that reflection apart from Raleigh, or that person apart from Cezanne? Or did it look pretty much exactly like Cezanne with the obvious
You noticed
differences?
some differences, but in a world of magic and gods, it's hard to tell exactly what.
The frame and everything was pretty much the same.
Yes. It's Cezanne's height, Cezanne's frame, Cezanne's hair color, Cezanne's eye color.
Cezanne's haircut.
Yes, Cezanne's robes, albeit much more dirty and bloody and tattered. Just a somehow more haunted looking Cezanne, which is impressive.
Sorry, carry on.
Are you aware of what the symbology of a mossy skull represents?
Gee, I don't think so. Yes? I roll something to figure out if I know this.
Give me a religion check.
I know nothing.
I would say you guys, I believe, have discussed Nimbaloth in the past before, but Ziri, you do not know anything further beyond. It's a mythical god that has been cast out. It's one of the truly evil outer gods, and you just get vague legends, the same way you might know about Zeus. You know about Zeus, but you probably couldn't list specifics.
Do I know it is in connection to the book?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So, in response then, she'll kind of like shift and clutch her bag, thinking of the book buried in there. I mean, I know vaguely what it represents.
Well, all I'm saying is it's it would be quite the coincidence of someone who looked exactly like me with the mask of something that directly opposes my deity. Just know, I want to get to the bottom of this as much as you do.
We'll kind of nod and fall silent again. Well, I mean, honestly, the entire reason why I wanted to come here is to make sure nobody was putting that ruby back in that griffin, but considering that's already been done, perhaps the others at least would get better rest if we headed back.
Probably wise.
She's gonna keep the ruby in her hand and head back out the door.
Good news,
Sano.
Gideon.
Follow.
Wesk, the perimeter is secure. You guys have kind of scouted the individual rooms for about the last 20 or so minutes, kind of taking turns exploring tentatively away from Doriana's room, hoping to be available should Ziri and Sasan need you. But after about an hour of nothing, you guys are just sitting in the hallway. A guard of the manor itself does his hourly rounds the corner, sees you, thinks about whether he should sound the alarm. What do you two do?
Gideon's gonna put a finger up to his mouth.
Give me a diplomacy check. He raises an eyebrow at you, then nods slowly.
Gideon will nod back slowly.
He doesn't take his eyes off you as he just keeps walking and then disappears around a corner.
It's a military thing, you wouldn't understand.
I really would.
The two of you are sitting in this hallway for another good 30 or 40 minutes before this entire scene happens between Ziri and Cezanne. What are the two of you doing?
Do I even hear them talking in there?
Give me a difficult perception check. Do I need to say anything?
No.
You rolled another 20. Yes, you do hear them, but for now, that conversation has not happened yet. You're just kind of on super high alert right now, Gideon.
I've done this guarding thing before.
Well, you've got this guarding thing covered. If it's all the same to you, Wesk says as he's going to sit down and lean back against the wall, pulling his scarf up over his eyes to kind of block out the light. I'm gonna get back to bed.
Mm-hmm. Understandable.
Okay. Gideon, it's another boring night shift, and you do hear basically everything that Ziri and Cezanne begin to discuss and whisper among themselves. Whether you can piece together what all they're talking about, you do hear the words, but whether you can associate them with anything is up to you. You can give me a religion check to see what you know about Nimbaloth.
Sure, why not?
Are you trained
The important thing
in
is
religion?
no.
No, then you cannot.
Untrained improv, go.
Oh, you are right. No, you know more than the average person. You know outer gods exist, and they're real bad news, but they were all tossed out and exiled, and the Archon vow keeps you safe from the influence of any god other than the Raven Queen, which is the sole god still trapped on this side of the veil. And Cezanne seems to be talking about a mossy skull symbolism, and that's about all you
I know I've seen that. I know I've seen that a few times. I'm thinking back to the church on the very first floor. And also I can piece together something from a thing that looks like Cezanne. So I get the important bits. And now I know why Siri wants Cezanne here. Good enough for me. I'm just going to be listening intently during this whole conversation.
Okay.
Not quite ear pressed to the door, but like very perked up.
Cezanne, Ziri, any further information you two need to discuss?
No.
Okay.
This exact moment in time.
Dawn begins to break in Otar. As does my lighting.
In Otari.
Good news. You're all fatigued, except you,
Yep.
Wesk.
Yep.
You managed to squeak in just enough shut-eye. You're not doing great, but you're not exhausted.
I know I can't aim worth a shit if I don't get my beauty sleep.
Very well, we'll say it's about 4:30 in the morning. People are going to start stirring pretty soon. 3 out of 4 of you are wiped out. Wesk, you're beginning to rouse from a crisp, I'll say 3-hour nap. What do the 4 of you do?
What'd I miss?
I'm gonna look over at West and I just say, we can talk later.
Not bad, huh?
Could be worse. Could be a hell of a lot better. By the way, I don't think we're in any immediate danger tonight, but we're in a lot of danger.
Wonderful.
Very well.
I think the two of us were going to be making our way out.
Ziri, are
Misreading.
you staying until 6 a.m. when everybody stirs, or are you leaving now?
Everybody else is leaving?
I mentioned
Zuli
that
said she was going for the door after she found the ruby, so...
Okay. In that
Yeah.
case, we'll say that the 4 of you all kind of meet up in the hallway looking rather worse for wear. Admirably,
You all look like
Gideon's
shit.
still standing guard outside.
Hey,
It's gonna jump a little bit at the door, but realize it's just them coming outside. No sudden ambushes.
whatever. whoever it was. The ruby showed back up here in the few minutes we were outside.
Did you check the room?
Yes, we checked the room. Window was locked and there was no one in any obvious hiding spots.
And teleporting like a thing he can do?
I have no idea. Or do I have? I don't think I know.
I'm not sure you know exactly the Motley Man's abilities and powers, but he does seem to be able to travel through dream. That's where Doriana goes on her adventures with him each night. She's mentioned that before. He also seemingly must have a way to deliver this ruby.
Be some kind of.
Did I hear about the bit with the mirror?
I'll say you heard every bit of it, but whether you know the context or not is up to you.
I'm just keeping in mind the fact that both of them were concerned about the mirror as soon as they realized that the gem had reappeared. That's kind of the piece that stands out to me.
Very well.
You have to buy a.
I'm gonna go as well. BRP then.
I didn't mean to trigger a break. Sorry, I just
It's
really had to
okay.
go.
Go take your piss, and Giddy and I can discuss the mystery and what his character knows. Like I said, you definitely caught the full conversation. Standing outside the door, we'll say that you were just very attentive as far as you've hit a critical point in this sort of Ziri's shenanigans of running off, making you run off in the middle of the night, talking about creepy things happening and all the supernatural stuff happening anyway. You were paying much more attention tonight and caught most of what they were discussing behind your back. And while you may not have the full puzzle pieces that they do, you definitely are now more aware of what to look out for and what possibly to confront them about or bring up should it come to that.
Biggest thing for me in all that was that knowing that Iskandir looks like Cezanne. I also have my notes that
I would definitely say you've picked up on that.
I also have my notes that he's associated with a three-pointed star insignia. Interesting. And hands, but we already knew that one. The only other thing I gleaned out of that was his association with outer gods in particular, which is a subject he knows almost nothing about.
Very few people would.
Yeah.
The most pertinent info about the outer gods is precisely the fact that nobody talks about them.
Mm-hmm.
They are an ancient, unknowable evil that was destroyed long ago at world's creation. It is a creation myth of this setting. They are myth and folklore and legend and not real things to be taken seriously. They are the monsters you warn children about in the dead of night to get them to behave, not physical, tangible things. They are concepts.
Good. We're dealing with literal childhood nightmares. I guess I will just discuss it, Wesk, at some point. I don't feel the need to inform the entire party that I overheard the conversation the second.
Very well. Now we have 3 people keeping secrets.
Well, Gideon's eventually going to tell Wesk. He just doesn't want to just be like, so I listened into the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm
Everyone
here
is
for the moment.
still
Warming up dinner.
gathered around anyway. So if you want to keep that to yourself, then well, we'll say each of you kind of peel out of the Menham's Manor just before dawn.
Before the ship village.
And we'll just make our way back to the Rowdy Rockfish. Sound good?
That sounds
Me.
like
Very well. Each of you show up to the Rowdy Rockfish feeling worse for wear. Why is my lighting so fucking fucked? I must be old lighting module. What the hell?
Yeah, I was going to say it got darker over here.
It
There you
doesn't
again.
do a slow. Fuck it, whatever.
Good enough. There's sun, not a lot of it.
Yep. That nice early twilight as the sun just begins to pop out over the horizon, casting the entire ocean south of Otari into a fervent, blazing, red-hot orange. Gideon, your arm tingles.
This is the same arm that was burning earlier, correct?
Correct.
I'm going to look down at it and be like, I should probably get that looked at. It might be nothing,
Feeling
but it
dispersed.
might be something.
Feeling like pins, pricks, and needles, kind of. The feeling you get when your arm is asleep, disappearing as you sort of acknowledge it.
When I read about devils, did I read anything about curses or just infernal wounds?
You specifically were researching infernal wounds.
Yes, I was. Now I get to go find out if anything comes with that. I'd asked Siri to take a look at it, but she's out and in, and also she's exhausted.
So are you.
Yeah, I'm used to being exhausted. I'd look at it myself, but
I will say, from your prior research, you know that infernal wounds are not a type of curse. They are a type of powerful divine magic originating from the hells, but they are not a curse.
is there any divine magic that would have lingering effects like that? That I would know of offhand?
I would say from your research, you would know that it's a type of necromancy.
Oh, good, so it could literally be anything.
Yeah, it's much less a curse. It's much less like a a specific spell that's activating, and it's more so just magically enhanced attacks based upon necromancy that just cause you to bleed profusely. And it's not like a specific spell you can counterspell or anything. It's just magically enhanced physical damage.
Yep. Okay. So, I don't have a huge reason to be concerned that I'm like actively dying.
No. As best you can tell with your research and your medical knowledge, this seems unrelated to the infernal wounds. This just kind of seems like mental strain taking its effect on you. Phantom pains.
That about checks out at this point. I didn't even get paid for this card watch people.
The four of you stroll groggily into the
Okay, I'm back.
Bush, even before Brenda is up. So there is no coffee or breakfast awaiting you this time.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Ziri knows where the coffee pot is.
I think Gideon is going to go for a second coffee pot
Very well.
So,
because I know she makes two.
what are we going to do? Are we gonna try and get sleep and go today?
Well, I know what I need to do is I need a long shopping list. Need fire protection, ideally some bleed protection. Gonna need more silver cells.
I think I actually have some bleed protection.
I've got one from Raver, but I could use something stronger.
I have 4 of these.
Yeah, I've got 2 of them. Those are from Raver.
Yes. I also have an invisibility potion. A few
Same.
other things.
Gideon is effectively Batman at this point. He just
You
needs
are
to
a
be
marshal.
even more Batman. Yes. By the time a campaign is done, if your fighter does not have tools to deal with basically everything, you have not played it correctly.
Did either of the 2 of you get any sleep?
I managed to get in enough.
Do we want to
Gideon's
get
just
the
gonna
rest?
look at Cezanne with dark bags under his eyes.
Is Ziri blinks blurrily?
Do we want to give Wesk a shopping list and then see if we can get some sleep?
Easily
can
the
send
most
gags with.
pragmatic party member.
What are we doing, gang?
I'm perfectly fine giving Wesk a shopping list and going to bed.
Very well.
Oh. Yes, this is what I get for wanting to get a good night's sleep.
You wouldn't call it a good night's sleep, but you do look better than these people. West, are you agreeing to go shopping?
Yeah.
Very well. We'll say you guys take about 10 minutes each write up what you want to give, or what you want to get. Wesk, you depart for the market.
Yeah.
Very well. The rest of you conking out.
In what sleep I can.
Very well.
Zuri will do her best.
Gideon will not have problems sleeping, I don't think. He can sleep standing up.
Wesk, you show up in the Otari market. You may all shop proxy via Wesk if you would like. The Otari market
yes, the
has
Wesk
up
proxy.
to 4th level items.
Oh, very nice.
Anything higher than 4th level will need to be special ordered through the Galantine deliveries one.
Do I have a list, or is it just free reign?
Free reign. Anything 4th
Why in
level
God's
or below.
name does Gideon have 600 gold?
It's not even a lot of gold, bud. You're just broke
It's
as
not at
shit.
this point. You've just always been broke. I tried to give you the money at one point, and you were like, I have nothing to spend this on.
I do not believe I ever said that, but...
I literally gave you like 400 gold at one point.
no, that's fair.
Wesk will say you shuffle around in the Otari markets. A few kids are starting to wake up. Seems like it's a Monday, so the kids will be going to school today. You remember? Try not to think about how many of the kids won't be going to school anymore. Despite that, the people of this town are friendly, and you receive a warm welcome. Even from the manager of the Otari market, the kind of scowling figure that you've not had a chance to run into a lot, but you've seen him, and he runs the market here. He gives you a polite, curt wave.
I'll return the wave with a nod of my own.
The only thing you know about that man is he runs the Otari market, and when the werewolf attack happened so long ago, his wife was one of the victims. He has been a fervent hater of the druids ever since. As you are shopping for your party, he approaches you, Wesk.
Listen, I'm not gonna cause any trouble this time, I promise.
Oh, no, no, no. I want you to be the one causing trouble on my behalf. How would you like to make a little bit of money?
Always looking for new business opportunities, but
The guards are short-handed right now, as I'm sure you know. There's a lot to be doing, a lot to be taken care of, and, well, I'll just come out and say it. Times are tough on people right now, and they seem to be getting a little handsy, and, stuff seems to be disappearing, if you catch my drift.
you got some looters you need dealing with?
Just kind of be in here to deter them in the first place. I think that would be good enough. You catch my drift?
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I can't say that I'll be here every day. You just need me here for, like, today.
You come on by when you get the opportunity.
Fair enough.
Wesk, if you would like to work in the Otari market, he's asking you to act like a guard, intimidate.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, Wesk is fine with it, especially since he has nothing else to do for the next 8 hours aside from shop.
Okay. Give me an intimidate check.
Oh boy, that thing that I'm really bad at.
That thing that Gideon is the only person in this party that's good at.
Again?
You're okay. Are you trained in intimidation?
No, but I have initiative and a lot of charisma.
Okay, you know what? Plus 11 for untrained is not a bad way to be, I guess. I'm just gonna chalk that one up to looking like Iskandir.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, Wesk. Unfortunately, Wesk, you're not very good at intimidating people away. You are small, and a lot of the people in the town like you. It's surprisingly hard to be stern-faced and hard on these people that are already going through hard times. Your heart aches, and you do notice people taking supplies, but it's hard to deny them even this little bit of help, even if it goes against the law. The market head approaches you after, I'll say, about an hour. Dawn creeping over, stinging your eyes. He sighs deeply, planting his hands on his hips, looking at you, shaking his head.
listen, man, I tried, but I was never a good guard to begin with, and I mean, the kids literally, they think I'm the coolest thing.
I get it. He sighs deeply and then gives you a wry little smirk. You've gone soft, Slinger. It's okay. I was kind of hoping that you would still feel like an outsider, but I guess people really think you're one of us now. They don't even fear you.
It's a
With
weird feeling not to be feared.
With 2 fingers, he pokes you in the chest where the badge is. You got a heart of gold. And a good aim. And, we appreciate what you do for the town, but why don't you go on and get out of my market? I would say you're scaring off the business, but that's just not true.
Lesk give him a smirk as well, and hop up from where he had been sitting before heading off with a knapsack full of the goods that the others had asked him to buy.
Very well. Gideon, Siri, Sazan, you each settle into bed after having done your preparations, only to be reawoken only an hour later by Brenda bringing in breakfast. She leaves the pot of coffee at the door, as usual for you, Ziri, before shuffling off as each of you kind of all groan in one big unanimous groan. You settle back down, and I would say about 10 minutes later, your eyes drifting off to sleep, Wesk is back as he deposits a sack of goods on the floor.
I'm going to try and open the door, like, softly. I assume that they told me specifically that they were trying to sleep.
Give me a stealth check if you would.
I was gonna say, give me that stealth roll.
Hey, look, something that I'm actually reasonably okay at.
You're just guaranteeing you're
Oh, don't say that.
you know that.
Okay. Wesk creeps in, unhurt. Having been
And
at
if you
the
didn't have
Rowdy
the armor check
Rockfish,
penalty, that would have been a 30.
having been at the Rowdy Rockfish for long enough, Wesk, you You know where all the creaky floorboards are by now, and you deftly avoid each one, silently slipping into your party's abode. You feel like you might have missed your calling to be a thief, but that's neither here nor there. You deposit the sack of goodies like a, well, topical Santa Claus before presumably curling up in your bed to squeeze out the last little bit of rest that you missed as well.
Yeah.
Topical Santa Claus.
Topical Santa Claus.
It's my new band name. Also, I will run through a whole shopping list later. I hope that's okay.
That's fine. You guys just sleeping this day away then?
Me every day.
It's not what I asked.
Yeah,
I mean, I
yes.
figure we could aim to move later in the day. Yes.
Yeah, half the party, 3/4 of the party being fatigued is not going to be the way to go, so...
Go ahead
Probably
and
nothing better to
remove
do
your
then.
fatigue and give yourselves a long rest at long last. Wesk, I'll say you did not need to sleep nearly as long, and you wake up in time to have lunch by yourself. It's peaceful, it's nice. It's a nice sunny March day, late March, early April. The first vestiges of spring beginning to blossom, bringing a little bit more color into the world. It's a beautiful day, which is then interrupted by a loud knock on the door frame.
Eh?
One Tavius, the massive man that stands even taller than a normal human to you, West, looking almost bashful and shy as he pokes his head into the door, peering around. He's clutching a book to his chest, still gripping that sun sword for all it's worth, his knuckles whitened. Noticing you there, Wesk, he takes a step back out the door before reconsidering it, stepping back into the room. Hey, Slinger.
Hey.
I came to give this back. Puts the book on the counter, cover side down.
Okay. I mean, if you want to give it back to Ziri, I mean, they're all sleeping right now, but I'm sure she'll be awake later.
He thinks about that for a moment before shaking his head. No, I think it's better this way.
All right, fair enough.
Give me a perception check, Wes. He's clearly bothered by something.
Something on your mind there?
As you glance at the book, kind of offhandedly, his large hand kind of covering it still, you do see a few words, interesting words. The summary on the back of this book mentioning, well endowed heroines of the barbarian variety. Nah, you ever overthink things?
All the time.
This is not the conversation I want to have over that book. I just want to point out the sheer awkwardness of the 6'6" man saying this to the 3-foot kobold.
Whisk isn't even 3 foot, I think.
I know, it's even better.
Oh, he's so little.
He's
He's 2'9".
2'9".
Cute.
Just imagining West
Like as
looking
tall as
up
my dog.
at like a man who's 3 times taller than him, going, "You ever overthink things with the porn book in the corner?" There's a beautiful picture going on here.
As you give him an affirmation in the positive, Tavius nods at you thoughtfully. Do you, No, it's probably nothing. I'm just... It's a
Whatever
little
you're
weird,
thinking.
right?
Everything's a little weird. You're gonna have to be more specific.
Every conversation.
It really is anytime Wesk and Tavius
It
talk.
really,
It's-
really Wesk is just the ultimate straight man, and Tavius is just the awkwardest boy.
It's just like, you know, you ask for a book and you get this.
Are you saying that it was a bad book?
It was. I
Personally, I
haven't,
was a bigger fan of 3 myself.
I haven't read many books like it. It was
Well,
really informative, I think.
consider it a new experience. Whether or not you want that experience to be something you remember, that's up to you. But there is no judgment here.
I just feel like when you make memories with someone, it's very forward thinking, you know?
Are you saying that the smut is forward thinking?
No.
Very
Actually,
convincing.
I think it's
God,
Kind
this
of.
is just the best.
redundant. They still do book club, right?
Oh,
I think it might be on hiatus for right now.
Ah.
But
Herbie.
Right.
I'm sure when they bring it back, they'd be happy to have you.
His head kind of sinks at that. I don't.
I'm sure you and Ziri could have a book club. Maybe start a new one in Andy's honor.
It's clear he's thinking deeply about your words now, West. Something just kind of settling in his chest. He grimaces for a little bit. Which is about the perfect time for the rest of the party to come downstairs, having just missed breakfast and lunch. You spot one Tavius Alindio outside of jail. Still clutching that sun sword. Delivering a book to Wesk, it seems. Seems he also picked up Wesk something.
Gideon's going to take one look at Tavius, take one look at the book, and he's going to slip out one of the back doors.
I was gonna say his hand is still on the back of the covers. You can't quite read what it is yet.
He saw the book last night,
Oh, okay.
so he knows what that is, and he is deucing straight out of this conversation.
Oh. Hey, Tavius. Sorry, we're a little delayed. Some things went on last night.
That's it's all right. I got nowhere else to be. He shifts awkwardly, Cezanne. Even you can pick up he's awkward right now.
Is something the matter?
It's weird, right?
What's weird?
Repeats it.
What is... Cezanne, do you know a lot about women?
That's a loaded
Yeah.
question.
I am so glad Gideon has definitely dodged this conversation.
Wait, we're awake now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. What?
And
why
Gideon
do you-
took one look at them both, saw the book, and slipped out the back.
What is it? Like, it's weird, right? Like, this isn't like a normal gift.
A book?
Yeah.
I think Siri's into books.
Yeah,
I would
that's...
imagine it would depend on the person.
So it's like just a book. Siri, I would say you were sleepy and last to come down the stairs, Gideon having already departed. You spot one Tavius awkwardly, almost bashfully standing in the middle of the Rowdy Rockfish sort of entryway slash bar slash eatery. Hand
There's
palming with his large big hands, palming the entire book in one hand, face down on the counter, talking to Wesk and Cezanne.
Oh, I mean, there's a lot of different kinds of books.
Zuri will wander up, blearily rubbing her eyes and yawning.
Anyways,
Morning.
thanks.
Tavius? What you guys doing?
He was asking me something about a book.
I was enjoying lunch.
No, it's probably nothing.
She's gonna glance down towards his
As
hand.
you glance, his hand covers it more.
She's gonna get more curious and kind of lean down, trying to peep into the pages.
He's going to slide it
What book?
back away from you.
What? What? Why can't I see the book? What about a book? She's gonna look over at Cezanne.
I don't know. He was just asking if there was anything weird about getting a book.
Getting a book. She's gonna glance over at Tavius.
Like someone giving him a... I don't know the context here.
I gave him a book.
I'm gonna give a slight apologetic glance toward Tavius.
There is no mercy in his eyes.
Did you read the whole book already?
It was really exciting.
Wow, you have pretty good reading speed. So what'd you think?
I tried not to.
What? I'm confused. Yeah, I gave him one of Bandy's favorite books to read.
Oh, that's nice.
I thought so. She's gonna be glancing at where he's hiding the book. Not sure why he's being so bashful about it.
I could think of a few reasons.
Well, whatever the case, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I'm just overthinking it. Anyway, you can,
Oh, hold on. She's gonna vanish back upstairs.
as Ziri vanishes upstairs, he hikes a thumb over his shoulder. I gotta go. I gotta... And
So
he
come back downstairs
disappears.
eagerly with another book. So if you like that one, I think.
He
Glances around.
he had
Where
something
did he-
come up.
Huh.
Yeah.
He said
Flips through the pages of the current smut book she's holding. Disappointed.
said that you could meet him at the jail later.
Well, I mean, he
She
didn't.
shrugs and flops down and starts reading.
Sazan's quiet. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
As Hassan tries to say no, he didn't, Wes is going to, like, kick him in the shin.
Right,
Shut up.
Right.
I wonder if Raver's open right now.
Somewhere, Ravers feels a shiver run up his spine. Very well, it's midday. We go into the gauntlet or no?
I think once everyone has all the stuff that they wanted to get, probably.
Yeah, I think we're headed that way. I'm gonna have to do a shopping session in between sessions here.
I was gonna
But-
say, we don't do shopping sessions anymore.
No, we do not.
Not since the incident.
I am
Not since the incident.
I am okay calling an early break tonight, just because I'm gonna have to get up early tomorrow to make fucking cookies.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I don't want to be the only person to say I'm okay with that. If everyone else wants to stick around, I can stay.
That is completely up to you guys. I'm fine. We've only got 30 more minutes anyway, but we
Yeah,
can
that's-
do whatever. I don't think this is a set up a big scene and extend it for an hour. Like,
I think we're
Yeah,
basically
either
setting up,
way.
heading towards the gauntlet at this point.
Yeah,
Been a little
picking up
quiet.
obvious and heading to the gauntlet.
Because I've got a headache, so.
Yeah. Cool.
come on. Do we just? You guys are planning to go to the gauntlet then?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the plan.
I would say, assumedly, you guys are also picking up Tavius from the jail.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. On your way, you see him in the Otari market. He is being berated and not having a great time as he is shopping. A few people openly spit on him. He clenches his fist. Continues to shop. His jaw is set and tense and tight.
I'm gonna walk up and just cover him from the crowd.
Okay. Hard to cover a man that large, but you do.
Gideon's about
interpose
the only
yourself.
person large enough to true attempt it.
Ziri will go and just walk next to Tavius. Kind of casting dirty looks at people who are being jerks.
Wow, Ziri would be really good at this intimidating thing, you think, Quest?
Literally everyone over there right now is pretty good at this intimidation thing.
Ziri has a plus
Ziri is
0
not.
to intimidation. Somehow. Even though she's a huge black goth goat mommy, I don't know. She's not intimidating.
Regardless, as you two approach him.
You're right, that
West-
doesn't sound intimidating at all.
It detracts the wrong kind of attention. Wes, Cezanne, what, are you two joining in as well?
Sure.
Very well. Wes just
The group.
along for the ride. Okay. four of you just kind of, Gideon and Ziri immediately forming a defensive wall. West and Sazan just kind of along for the ride. As he notices your presence, he looks a little startled and surprised, Gideon, and as Ziri approaches, he turns away from her completely.
What? Because I'm on the other side of him. What are you looking at?
He looks at you, kind of wide-eyed, jerks his head towards Ziri. Gideon, give me a perception check. Okay.
Jesus.
You don't notice anything immediately.
Probably for the best.
Regardless, as you approach Ziri, he turns his back to you, pointedly.
What? You good? She's gonna kind of tap him on the shoulder.
He nods to you without turning around.
Did I do something? She's gonna peek over his other shoulder.
Give me a perception check.
God, I gotta fix these ugly dice.
No, you don't notice anything immediately, Ziri.
Okay, gonna kind of look dejected, but keep walking.
Very well. As Ziri leaves, Tavius lets out a sigh of relief before shoving his hand in your pack, Gideon.
What?
Seemingly content, he retrieves a small book.
Do I get a look at the book?
Sure. It is a almost simple young adult novel style book. It seems to be some kind of Phoenix related young adult novel story.
Did you just take this?
Hold on, I got someone at the door.
I heard the knock. I'm gonna grab some water then.
Alright, we'll try that again. He nods at you, Gideon.
Went to go get water. You thought you were going to be gone longer.
Oh, sick.
He has a
Oh, no,
wireless
it's fine.
headset, though.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
Shouldn't he
God,
be able to
what
respond?
the fuck was that?
That's me responding from the other side of the house. That sound weird.
Very.
Oh, you're
People
like a
have sound
near
noises.
automata robot. Like,
I don't know.
it's like the exact fucking sound. Holy shit.
What? I don't know where I'm at, honestly.
If you've ever watched Gen 1 Transformers, you sound exactly like sound wave right now.
You sound like a battle droid from fucking Star Wars.
I really,
Roger.
really love all of the different metaphors for this.
All right.
I'm actually hoping it gets better as soon as I walk back in here.
Yeah, it's better now.
Ah, cool.
He takes the book out. It's some sort of young adult fantasy novel, and looks to you, Gideon, before deciding against saying anything, presumably, and skulks off to find Cezanne.
Well,
Cezanne. Tavius shoves a book in your face. Some sort of cheesy young adult fantasy novel about a phoenix.
this is the book from earlier?
No.
I didn't get a look at it. Unless he's responding.
I would say you saw enough. The color of the
Oh.
binding.
Okay,
was not
color's
matching
different.
stuff. Yes. Very
what-
clearly smaller, too.
What's this about?
You said you have experience with girls, right? Do you think, like, this would be good for a book club book?
I'll take a quick glance at it.
It's a low-quality young adult novel book. The type that they churn out by the dozens.
Honestly, my only thought is Vandy would probably love it.
Gonna be honest, I don't know the first thing about book clubs. All mine
Squints
were a
at
lot
you.
more.
I thought you had a book.
Well, yes, I had a religious text. That's a little bit different.
He sighs.
Look, the best thing to do would be to talk to whoever you're wanting to talk to here. And being cagey about it's not gonna help.
Squints at you before going off to find Wesk, seemingly unsatisfied with your answer. As he approaches you, Wesk, he holds up a book, unprompted. Have you seen this book before? At the library?
Is it the smut?
No, it's not the small.
I'm not really and reads a whole bunch, so why do you ask?
I was thinking about, you know, and he trails off and does not finish that sentence.
You were thinking about reading it?
Yeah, something like that. Like with people.
It's a great idea. I think you should let the library know.
Hey, so I'm looking through my pack real quick now that Tobias has gone through it. It's obvious. What?
He's very good at his job.
If I did not keep meticulous eye on my pack, I know I have 80 things in there, but I know what is where.
Gideon fishes out a ring.
Realizing this wasn't here before, he's going to put it in his pocket, not in the bag.
Okay.
I don't know where it came from. and I don't know what it is.
Seemingly satisfied with your answer, Wesk, he breathes a sigh of relief. Before taking another big inhale and just kind of holding it tensed up.
You okay?
Just a lot going on, man. You know, because now we get to go to hell.
I mean, earlier than I expected, but yes, unfortunately.
Very well. Topius has nothing more to add, seemingly satisfied with his book, and upon stealing a ring, the four of you reconvene. 5 of you now reconvene in the Otari market, joined by one Tavius Elendiel, who stuffs a book into his pack. Gideon, I need you to give me a perception check, please.
Good lord.
Okay. The 4 of you begin making your way to the gauntlet.
Yep.
Okay. Say that the 4 of you begin walking.
I don't like the fact that that's twice that I've rolled perception checks against thievery. That's a fast way to make someone paranoid. Especially considering I just actively moved the item that was placed in there.
Clicking through your character sheet, what did they fuck with? What did they fuck with?
I mean, usually I can find it pretty fast. I found that one because I keep a pretty tight look on most of my inventory. But Tavius is also sneaky, so who knows?
30 minutes.
That's when you realized it wasn't the inventory that the DM was fucking with.
Yeah, probably. Wouldn't be the first time.
We will wrap it up soon, but it's another 30-minute walk out to the gauntlet through the lovely insect-infested swamps. As you walk, Tavius hangs back for just a moment. Ziri, catching your attention with something.
What's that?
He produces a ring.
Oh my.
What's it look like?
It's iron.
Okay.
It's just an iron ring.
Planning to propose to somebody?
No.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh.
I don't know. That's complicated.
Fair enough. Well, what's with the ring then?
I stole it for you.
For me?
Yeah.
What? Why?
Because it's a magic ring. I heard Morblint talking about it. He pawned it off before he was gonna move.
She'll cautiously take it from him, kind of peer at it. Can she tell from a glance, like, what kind of magic it is, or?
Just seems to empower rudimentary, low-level magic a bit. He drops it into your hand.
Well, didn't have to do that. I appreciate it.
think you use it better than everyone else there. And also, I picked up. Forget about it.
What?
No, it's just
Can you stare at him?
something else. It's not important. I'll tell you later.
I mean, there's really no better time than now. She kind of swats a fly out of her face. It's not like we're doing anything better.
He's more bashful of this than the ring, as he produces a really shitty, low-quality young adult novel.
I get it.
He looks at it. It's a book?
Yeah, for book club. You guys still do that?
She perks up, but then kind of looks sad for a moment before smiling at him, trying to cover up the sadness. Yeah. Yeah, no, I remember some of her friends said that they're gonna take over, so yeah, we're gonna do book club still. You wanted to join?
Maybe, I don't know. It's, people don't like me, so we're gonna...
No, don't be silly. I think that's a great idea. Once this is all over and things cool down, I'd be more than happy to introduce you to people. And she kind of flips through the book, arching her brows at the shittiness of it, but makes no noticeable.
They didn't have a lot to pick from, and I don't know what the library already has. I don't know how all of this works, so I just grabbed this one. Looked cool, or not? It didn't look cool. I think it looks like shit. Actually,
No, I think it does look cool. It looks interesting. I mean, certainly, I want to know what happened to Meredith after she left the center, because I mean, she could have, she could have flown. She kind of squints at the page that she's on. Anyways, no, I think it's great. Thanks for picking it out. And
you have
I mean,
What a great conversation to have this long.
she kind of bumps into Gideon without realizing. It's.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Is she still holding the
Back
book?
to him and smile.
I see. Yes. Checks out.
he stuffs
Gideon
the
briefly
book
thinks
into
that a
his
book is
backpack.
not a bad idea compared to the Gauntlet. His feet know the way by this point, so it's a great way to pass 30 minutes here every time.
Very well. The party stands poised and ready outside the ruins of the Gauntlet for whatever macabre, fucked up plan they have to delve into the depths of hell and confront a literal devil.
Sure, it'll be fine.
Okay.
It's invisibility and a couple cans of spray paint.
I'll show you guys how to make a megaphone out of some leaf, rope, squirrel,
And this
and a
megaphone I
megaphone.
found. I'll show you how to make a dead devil out of a fire potion, some silver salve, and this level 20 wizard I found.
I want to know where you found a level 20 wizard. Anyway. Any
No,
last
no,
thoughts? Any
you
last
know.
actions? I would like to know.
That's the fun of a level 20 wizard. You're never gonna know.
Any last thoughts? Any last actions?
Nope.
None for me.
I think I'm good.
Alright, I fucked up some of my shit. Well, it was really just taking the ring back and forth, but... I love how I specifically called it out and specifically moved it in inventories. It's just, nope. Tommy's is real good at what he does.
He is a criminal, yes. He also has very high dexterity for a melee character.
Yeah, I mean, he's technically a thief, but he basically acts like a fighter.
Yep. He's a thug.
What is his dex?
20.
It's gotta be a plus
Oh,
4.
yeah.
5.
That is really good dex.
He has 20 strength, 20 dex, 20 con, and 8 everything else.
Yeah, he cheats.
Alright. Vote for who did the cool thing. I gotta
I'm gonna
fucking
go
make y'all
with-
burn some of these points. God damn, you're gonna get to the devil
Oh,
fight
trust-
and just have 20 of these things.
I'm worried we're gonna need all of them.
Yeah.
Yes, trust me, the next few sessions we'll probably see a lot of these burnt.
Yup. No disagreements here.
I'm gonna vote for Cezanne for letting me put him on the spot for a bunch of things.
I can agree to that.
Yeah, I think Sazan did the most heavy lifting in roleplay today.
I think Ziri did the most heavy lifting in roleplay today, but
Bad, you're outvoted.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but still 3 to 4, so eat shit. Excellent work, everybody. We got a lot. Actually, we got a lot of shit talked about and discussed. Some lucky rolls from Gideon about the perception checks. I think he only rolled perception checks all night long.
yeah, I want you to realize that the rolls tonight were insane. We had 3 nat 20s today. Like
Apparently 2 of mine were in a row.
Yep.
and like a 1. And those are the rolls today.
Our dice
actually, that
stat
highlights
mod
the point.
is back now, by the way.
Oh no, Wes got
Oh,
another
very
roll
good.
that was kind of low during the.
Yeah, clearly we got all our mid out the way up front.
Where's dice stat? Oh, there's dice stat.
I'm supposed to have like a more updated current one, but I don't know.
I'd also like to point out that, yeah, other than that one singular diplomacy check to not have the guards wake everyone up, everything he rolled was perception over and over.
It's the most used skill.
That it is.
Oh. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Everybody.